There is a trail down to this beach. Trinidad head, the head of the turtle. I've spent hours in the truck in the pouring rain, just kind of chilling and waiting for the perfect break. We have like an hour and a half before sunset, and we're going down onto Camel Rock Beach above Trinidad. Beautiful, beautiful zone up here. And yeah, GoPro is down and out, of course, because that's how stuff goes. I'm ready to do some rock hounding. Total little hidden caverns in here. This is awesome. Bet you on a summer day that's perfect for kids. Yeah, you want some geology, check that out. And the pools. Try not to break ourselves on here. You see calcite veins running all through this. Tide pools. That's it. That's water. Geology all the way across here. Lots of highly mineralized looking rocks. Cool caves. I don't know if we should go in that one, but I thought we'd go check out this gravel bed, see what's in it. These are those awesome northern selections where it's just every rock, no matter what its mineral value is, just been polished into a perfect little window. This is a place where you can go and just learn and learn and learn. So many smooth, this is a beach of smooth stones. Look at that. It's a nice rock just for its shape. A lot of these beaches have that just for their shape type of stone. See, it's perfect. These are actually pretty nice. Just all the smooth greens. That's the detailing on them. Spot will have its own prize. I'd say these are the prize here. I've seen whole rivers full of them, and then you drive across entire states and you don't see any more. So those are great for you know, for energy stones. You can put any rune you want in there, but they're also really good for massage stones. So you can make yourself a little set of these, and then you heat them up in a crock pot or a warm rag in a pot of water, you know. And once they're warm, without scalding your skin, you can use them just like, you know, they use hot stone massages. That's what they use, is just sets of these. So it'd probably be even better for you if you went out and gathered them yourself. This one's actually beautiful. Mixes of rose quartz and like a jasper breccia. You look at it up close. Look at the crystallization in here. Even into where it looks like it's brown, it's actually greens and stuff. It's pretty gorgeous. It's a cool little rock. That one we're keeping. For myself, this trip is to kind of find the gem and the jewel at each different spot. Let the spots dictate what it is. So it's not about finding the best things on the planet, it's about finding the coolest things on that beach and appreciating it for its relative value. This is a fun jasper. A lot of the jaspers up here are like inverted. The colors that I'm used to are rare, and my rare color is more common. These are the little overhanging cliff face, about a 10-20 foot cliff face here. Just working the little pockets. Each one of these has a little thing like we're in a little cobble pile. Mostly sand out this way. It's a beautiful looking sunset coming in. It was one of those soggy days where anything that could leak, every little leak in your camper is going to. Went through all my sets of clothes, so we're just kind of wearing the damp jeans from last hike. But that's okay, because it stopped raining. We have a little bit of light. We have at least one camera that's working, so quest on. There's a nice one, huh? All broken up, but all fixed again enough to be a shiny cobble. don't know if you can make it out, but it's the deepest green blue. I like that one too. Those are actually I believe this is part of the Trinidad Land Trust. So all the trails, there's a trail out to the top of this, and just this whole coast area around Trinidad, above Arcata, anywhere up here is beautiful, but this particular stretch is just, well, it's the head of the turtle that they say that the entire world is built upon, and you can believe it because it's just magic piled upon magic. I mean, look at the moss and the ferns hanging off the rocks anywhere they can, all the way out to where it's just falling into the ocean. Oh yeah, that's here. There's something. It's kind of hard light for me, it's hard light on the viewer. It's like some red, bright red. It might be a little agate guy because I see the ryan on here. I think that is. I see the little kind of disc breaks in it and then the coloration. Not a see-through agate, but something that might have some swirls and bands in there as opposed to just a plain chunk of jasper made out of those two colors. Even the driftwood today looks awesome, right? Imagine that piece of wood cut. You see the swirls in the grain, and then the way it goes like this. Those are those pieces that when you see it cut flat, it still has that fire in the grain. Beautiful stuff. That's like a root wad of a big redwood tree, so it's just nothing but burl. And that particular, like, it's literally tiger's eye patterning in there. The roundness of this, I mean, that's what my dad did when I was young. He lived up in Newport, Oregon, and he cut big slabs of these and made tables in the late 70s. And worked in a scallop factory while he was doing that, and pulled scrap metal, and look at these. Ooh, that's slime, man. That's slime dripping off the willow roots, dude. Okay. Touched our head. That's all it is. It's like salicylic acid stalagmite. It's okay, I've been doused with Rootone on my brain. Maybe I'll think better. I've seen root slime before, but this is literally, this is like what's running out of these willow trees above us. Oh! And for some reason it's going that color of orange. Can you see that? Ew! And pinks. Now I know that they have this color in their roots. They have the ability to do this because if you've ever been by a creek and you see willow roots growing into it, they have some pretty awesome bright neon colors, but somehow the interaction between where the waves come up here every day and they smash into these twigs and they break off the ends, and then the amount of water dripping down out of these branches because they're literally growing in a spring here, and aim downhill has just made these. Ugh. Okay. I assume that they're like symbiotic bacteria clusters, basically, or some sort of open weeping wound sap willow. That's funky, man. Funky. Purple. I just love, you know, the fun of cutting a rock is to see everything cross-section, and these type of mixes have enough big, finely polished stones that every mineral that you know from your mountain range that you that you're used to is here, but it's cross-sectioned, it's polished, you know? That's the joy of beaches and coastlines and any waterways, that it's polished the rocks for you. So look at that. Rough, that would just be so nothing that you'd pick up and appreciate yet. Polished. And remember that the process has been, this was big like that, and it got broken down to where its solid core was there, so it already, you know, it appraised it and chose the best part and rounded it down for you. And that's its own special thing. Of course, we're standing here in the rain too, so you never know how these will look dry. It's like a poem that you write late at night and then read it the next day. The red in that one. Pretty ethereal out here with this fine mist hanging in the air. Pretty wild. This is where I come from. This is what I'm moving. I like this one. It's been granitized, or is a type of granite, either way. It's almost perfect shape. And got some green to it. Little, almost agate triangle in there. And like some sort of, oh I don't know, like a lava stone, fractured, smeared, and refilled with calcite. That. Reds and pinks in there. And a battery signal. Here is just, I don't know if you can tell, a heck of layers of quartz. Super pockety, you know, this was like in a layer of sandstone or something, but it's just so, it's just pure sugar all through it. Just, oof. That's pretty cool. A gob. So it's deceptive, but this is as pink as it appears to be. Really deep erosiness to that quartz. Or possibly something else going on with it. Definitely other mineral showing up there in the blacks and the oranges. This actually looks more like the gypsum than the silicate now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, hopefully some bright light tomorrow and we'll go over all of these and that'll be at the end of this video. Let's go ahead and wrap it up with a rainy day beach selection. But it's beautiful. We're running out of battery. And it's been rainy all day. pink purple mix in there. Just going through this little zone. The littles you stand more chance of finding something precious because it's been missed by other people, but also because, well, things like the little moonstone shell pieces that we were just finding wouldn't be a big old cobble. So you have to identify where the water has sluiced the littler things to, because some things just don't come in big sizes all the time. It's a red jasper, but has a nice uniform striping to it. It's like a little greenstone nodule, but got a cool shape to it. So it says, "Bring me and look at me again." Just look here. That. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that's a chunk of jade. Look at the Ryan on the outside. Look at the color in there. Well, nephrite, you know, not jadeite. But I would say, just from the marks on the outside of that puppy, on what I'm calling the Ryan, that is it's a chunk of jade, chunk of nephrite. Beautiful. See how it's just got this outside where it got cooked and you know, overbaked and overweathered underground, and then that inside core, the hardness of it, the weight of it, a little bit heavier. You can tell it's harder than a chert. One pinch of battery left. Can you believe this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Is that not painted on there? What the? Focus. What? What is going on there? Well, wow. Okay, there you go.